TNC, he's counting on you to win first.
Exactly.
I mean, either way, he can find his path to Boom no matter what happens here. But yes, Boom, they don't want to lose. They would actually prefer just to go straight to the grand final because that's good. Well, maybe I don't know. I haven't talked to them. Perhaps they want to play a few more games. Maybe they're just loving the courtesy of all our ESL admins. They're doing such a lovely job of getting these games done on time. Online Dota on schedule. Thank you, everyone.
Perfecto. K Benissimo as well, already heading out across the map. We have some interesting little heroes that we can talk about. Pan was talking a lot about the Venomancer. I feel like there's a hero that's definitely fallen off in terms of the amount that I've seen it, at least in some of the other regions. But March playing it on position 5 with Gabby up top here. This should be an interesting one. But then, of course, the other big elephant in the room is going to be just like Slardar PA. It's strong. It's terrifying.
It is, and it's a classic counter to the Life Stealer in a couple ways. It's like a game counter and a lane counter, because you have the Slardar up against the Life Stealer, which tends to go fairly well, of course, for the Slardar, especially depending on his support, and he's got the Tiny. So that's a frightful duo. And, like, what are they going to try? They're going to try the 5 ABBA? Because that doesn't sound like it's going to go all too well in that bottom lane.
Yeah. I should mention real quickly while we're talking about that, March revealed that they had a sentry ward right there, and they pinged immediately where it is. So they're going to be able to deward this block of the hard camp if they want to. And I think that's what he's doing right now.
How did he reveal it?
He accidentally punched him while he was in the sandstorm.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I wasn't looking up top. Yeah. So yeah, the early sandstorm. I mean, this is something that we also don't see very often. Yeah. So now March has the problem. So he puts the sentry down here. So now they can punish FBZ, but of course now he doesn't have the block, so he's going to have to go for a body block. But he also will have the flag wards eventually too, which can sometimes be another useful tool where you can just run over to the camp and last second just flag ward it.
That's going to be the very interesting little dynamic there. See how it all plays out. As down bottom we can see KP going to try and back away yet again and see if he can get some extra farm, as Kezcute just going to chase him down. Has the Aphotic Shield, very annoying to go up against.
Yeah, so he got both bounties. Does that mean, I wonder if KP took the crush first for the bounty, but now he doesn't have it for level 1? Because I feel like the bash would be kind of nice when this ABBA's trying to bully you in combination with the Life Stealer level 1.
Yeah. Must have been. As, deny up there. Well done. Hyde gets taken away from him as Gabby is going to be in there. March drops down another sentry ward, and that's going to block off the camp. So we're back at it again.
Doesn't it?
Mid-low Wind Ranger versus Lina. Not one that we've seen all too often lately. Oh, I heard the panel asking about the Soulbind. That, unfortunately, is not a combo. There's, like, trying to remember the abilities. Soul Assumption, the Bruising spells don't work because they're, like, creep heroes or whatever. Focus Fire, and there's a big one that I'm forgetting, too. But, yeah, there's a few abilities that don't work with the Soulbind. Oh, yeah, any, like, the movement-based ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, too. As we do see, just going over there for the side pull, Dreamocell is going to be able to get the other one, but they do have one of the range creeps also pulled back the other direction. But yeah, by and large, Grimstroke's going to be there for like some of the other things, like a Burrow Strike or what have you as well. And then, of course, the Inkswell and the value you get from that. As they are going on to FBZ up on the top side, still in sentry range. He does manage to get the stun turnaround, but taking a lot of damage there. As that sentry ward getting full value. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that he opted to go the Sandstorm build. More often than not, we've been seeing, like, I think earlier today we saw one that was like a 202 build. Out of the Sand King.
Yeah, I guess just saw an opportunity with like the sentries maybe, or thought that they'd be able to keep contesting the sentries. It is a little bit harder though if you're not going to go for that play, and they are going to get the pull over it. It does not stack because there is a new sentry in there, so Hyde's going to have to handle that. Annoying the trees. But at the very least, it still gets it back to the tower for FBZ.
Well, very slow start to this game here, as Tim's just keeps on throwing around Kezcute every now and then. They're able to pull the whole creep wave back, and KP is just going to keep that in front of his tower, most likely. As mid lane, we haven't talked about it much. Wind Ranger and Lina keeping things very, very close. Makoto hoping to find an Arcana, but nothing yet.
Let you know. Going. Oh yeah, it was Omni Slash. I knew there was a big spell I was thinking of. Yeah, sorry to go back to that. And Nether Strike, that's another one. That should work. Come on. Double Spirit Breaker Bash. I still don't understand soul subject. Like, come on, you can't give him 2 charges. Is that really too broken?
Apparently. I don't know. That is a weird one.
Either way. Yeah. As you said, though, I think the Grimstroke's going to be pretty damn nice this game. How's this bottom lane going? They've essentially just left both supports to go fight over the rune. Tims will get the illusion, but yeah, I think this is pretty good for TNC. I mean, Dreamocell's still farming, but Slardar with the early gold, rather frightening hero as he keeps these bashes up on Dreamocell and drives them back.
It's been interesting because Tims has been moving around a lot more often, which meant that it's been a 2v1 with Kezcute and Dreamocell, but still you're getting a lot out of this lane with KP. That's like a lane that you can afford to leave him 1v1 because they can't really do much. He just crushes, and well, the silence is going to be a little bit more annoying.
Is it though? I mean, there's still a Slardar. It's like kind of annoying, but I almost feel like the 2-point Aphotic Shield would be more annoying.
They go down, find that kill, trying to turn on to hide now. Gabby's seen what he can do and will be able to kill off that Grimstroke.
A good revenge kill, but they get the first blood.
Very well done indeed. And
he
does.
And FPZ, he might win the race to the bounty rune too.
Oh no, he's so slow. It's not going to happen. Gabby gets it. Well done. He gives him the Nakapu afterwards.
Yeah, that level 2 dagger, 2.5 seconds slow. All right.
Very cool stuff.
Consider me impressed.
Lina did force Wind Ranger out of the lane for a moment, but Makoto did not miss out on too much.
Yeah, and now Tiny Tims is thinking like, so how close are you to 6 there, bud? You want to try a little play here?
Looking for an opening. And
Rankles 370 move speed.
It's coming. Avalanche tries to escape. Good movement from Makoto. And the shackle afterwards. Okay. Let's see how you do.
Unfortunately, not the support you want to rotate.
Oh, no. Oh, Kezcute.
I'm here. I'm Abba.
Oh, it's not how they wanted it to go. Not in the least bit.
Mid-game, it will be his time, right? You know, Aphotic, taking off the corrosive haze. That's kind of what you're looking for.
Yes.
For now, not so much.
Dreamocell opting to queue up right now. The it's gonna pick up the armlet. It looks like
Hide up top. Oh.
As he just dies.
The dagger down. The walk.
Yeah. It's a tough one for him, definitely. Not an easy lane.
No, if he just gets galed, I think he dies. And again, this comes back to the Abba too, like not being in that lane there where maybe he could kind of help. I guess because he just can't do that much. He can like shield the Gale, but then still gets walked down with a Plague Ward, so it's not even that good as a support.
Oh, it's a tough one. And I guess also wanting to ensure that Dreamocell's a good lane. I'm just surprised that Dreamocell's opting to go armlet. I feel like so often nowadays we've been seeing the Midas for the Lifestealers. As Tims is going to go again for a wraparound, has the ward placed down here, and just taking a little walk through the evening as he's going to try and look top for a play, but they have a ward as well, so they will see the Tiny rotating over. And likely just going to hide away. Are they going to try and go on him? Okay. Ixwell, Burrow Strike. This definitely reveals the ward as Tims will throw out the Avalanche to get away from there. Yeah, and
he pings it, but will he go back for the D ward? That will be the question.
Power shot off the mark.
Misses.
Yeah, Burrow Strike again. And gets up there onto the high ground. PA shows up, turns on to hide. They're galed on both of them. Tim's living until they bring him down with the power shot. Now the focus fire onto March to try and turn this. Makoto eating a dagger, trying to get out of there. Makoto has another power shot and a shackle, actually, as they pop the epicenter. Gabby in trouble. Going to get the silence off in just a moment. One more hit. They do have another shackle if they want to use it, and a power shot. Triple kill for Makoto.
And Kezcute gets the last laugh. The little rotation of the shield and the mist coil makes the difference there to save Makoto's life after that wind run. That was scary. And a triple kill Wind Ranger. And it's so important for them this game that she gets the fast MKB, right?
Yes. Super valuable if she can get that one and come on the
bottom.
Well, they're focusing, trying to bring it down, and Dreamocell just going to die. TNC making a little bit of a return gank.
Yeah, that one was kind of free. I mean, he had a ward, so I'm guessing that was just a full-on smoke.
That would make sense. It's been a very even game so far, just a slight lead as FBZ. He's found, and he's dead.
You know, it's not even just the Slardar PA. I've always really liked Slardar Lina too, because she has this crazy attack range, and then you get the vision from the Corrosive Haze. And of course, it doesn't hurt to have the minus armor too, but it feels like the vision's just even more important, because then she can just like not get fogged constantly in the engagements like she tends to.
And she's like deceptively a lot of right-click damage in the game as well, with all those stacks up that she gets.
Yeah, the attack speed's ridiculous.
Yeah. So they're still sticking around down here bottom. While up top, Tim's is now staring down Dreamocell, who's just trying to get a lane to himself at this point. As he needs to come online, but they have already taken down that bottom tier 1 tower. TNC trying to start the stranglehold as all 3 of their cores are in the top net worth here at just 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like just like a quick kill on a Sand King or whatever, but that kill on Lifesteal and Sand King is actually devastating to your game. Because like you didn't get any value out of the Sand King like holding that tower, and that makes it harder to even apply this pressure up top. It looks like they're still going to get away with it, but it might cost some damage on the mid tower too.
Yeah. This one looks like they are going to be able to do some pretty good work there with the Curse of Avernus, but in the jungle, KP running into FBZ, they won't be able to go for anything else afterwards.
That kind of worked out though. They didn't get the kill. They didn't get any pressure on the mid tower. There is space for Gabby in the bottom lane, but at the very least, Dreamocell was able to finish that top tower, so he's going to have the armlet done momentarily.
Yeah. TNC will manage to get 3 for 1 bounty runes, most likely, assuming that these 2 go their way as well. As it's an interesting way that this game has started.
Gabby, he was almost ready to jump there because KP almost got the Corrosive Haze onto FBZ when he right-clicked the wave. He was waiting for him to appear again, but couldn't get the cast the animation in time.
I'll toss again. Dreamocell doesn't really have to be worried about anything at this point in the game. Has Rage TP if things get really dicey. And a smoke up. Who are they going to find? KP is the one that's in the jungle here. But
he also has 1,540 HP, though.
Yeah, this is not an easy kill, but they do have Focus Fire Javelin.
Yeah, exactly. That can kill most heroes at this point.
Burrow Strike to open. Focus Fire, Epicenter, Shackle. Good placement. And they'll kill him. Okay, good smoke rotation.
The problem... Look at March. He's farming the camp. He's got the level 4 flag ward mid. He's just parked underneath. Puts his ward up on the tower, too.
I mean, you don't want to go after this Veno, so like he can just stay here and be fine. And Armel comes in to take the actual farm when the time comes. And it's just a trade-off at this point. Pretty easy peasy.
March getting even more aggressive here.
Dude, he's just making this wall. Look at this thing. It's like a little round of turrets and plague wards. What the hell?
I think how Veno was always meant to be.
Up top, Dreamocell getting chased. Rage gonna wear off with the Inkswell afterwards, and they are going to be able to dodge. So last couple of minutes looking good for Boom. They've been able to dodge away from ganks, find one kill.
I do worry about when the focus fire is back up though, because March then is just dead, and he just runs right at him. Like, because Makoto can just straight up wind run through the wall and kill him.
Yeah. It's like the Maginot line, but if it was really, really poorly built.
Thank you.
No problem. Figured you'd like that reference.
He needs a better defensive perimeter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 2,000 gold lead. And FBZ, he's queuing up the Blink Dagger. We'll have it done in just a little bit here. With the 4 points up in Sandstorm. It has allowed him to farm pretty quickly. And Blink done. TP's back home to get it. A refill mana pool. And they have a smoke on Kezcute if they want to try and go for some type of an infest play.
Yeah, seems to be the way to go this game. What's his eventual solution to the PA? I guess not really his call, huh? It's really just Makoto with the focus fire. They'll have to deal with that, and it'll be on Dreamocell to try and focus everyone else.
They are looking to actually head over here, and they will run into March. That is not the person that they wanted to find, so they will back out.
Hello?
Hi, guys. You want to kill me?
Anyone here? Yeah, I hope you weren't heading towards my Phantom Assassin.
I mean,
I found them. Retreat.
Unbelievable.
Look at that little wiggle. Like I just going,
Unbelievable. They'll kill him, but they don't feel good about it. On the other side, Hyde is also going to die up top. So good job by TNC to sort of protect their carry. March the bodyguard.
Yeah, at the same time, Dreamcell was also hitting creeps for most of that too, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. Gabby is going to get this Battle Fury done very quickly now, as he's almost got it.
Yeah, already finished one round of Ancients, gets them on the respawn.
Dreamcell Illusion Rune heads out the other direction, and with that, Battle Fury done. So
14 minutes.
Not bad. With the Treads, Wraith Band, Wand, and the Blightstone.
March just drew this.
It's like, that's our area. Let's go.
Yeah, he says, "I will make the line."
I think it really feels like that's the, like, we get more of the map than you do, right?
No, it's literally what he's doing. He's
yeah.
actually just making a wall of wards, protecting the mid-tier 1, and then protecting the Ancient farming for the PA.
Yeah.
As well as just all this, too.
He just did the exact same thing again. Takes down the sentry wards. It's very, very clear decision-making from TNC as far as where they want to play on the map. Boom. Have gotten in behind a little bit. With Kezcute and FBZ up top here. And it looks like they're going to run into Armel a little bit.
And there's a level 2 Laguna there, so... What's Kezcute's threshold? 400?
Yeah, he could die.
He can actually kill him, right?
I think it depends on resistances.
Yeah.
Boom, though. FBZ, they see Armel. Oh, he steps back, though. Good decision there by the Lina. Definitely could have gotten blown up. They're bringing in Dreamocell. Tim's up on the high ground. They see this rotation. I think they caught sight of Dreamocell there, and TNC looks to back out. They don't want to fight this. Passive game compared to what we've been seeing recently in Southeast Asia, if I'm going to be honest about it. It feels like there's very much a just like game plan, get to late game for TNC, keep on building on our advantage.
Yeah, and the fact that they went for this armlet into the Jett, though, I think is also hurting the side of Boom, too.
Dude, Hyde randomly hit Armel with that. You see that? That was crazy.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he saw him on some sort of vision, maybe.
I don't think so. I think it was just randomly cutting through the creeps. Maybe. Boom. Again, heading out underneath the ward. No smoke here. So KP is going to know that this is coming, and he is going to have to run away afterwards. Has a pipe all the way done. The bottom lane going to be pressured in by Gabby and Armel. Tim's, he's got a Blink Dagger done as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
that definitely opens up the aggression for them too. If you know, because he went for that pipe as you just mentioned, so now they actually have a play they can make.
Play is going to be the mid-tier 1 tower where everybody's grouped around by it. Tier 2 tower being pressured on the other side. They're going to TP in with KP. Hits up Dreamocell for a moment with the Corrosive Haze, looking for a rundown. Still keeping this tower alive.
Yeah, he didn't have the bashes prepped for KP either, so he couldn't even threaten that on Dreamocell.
Radiant's bottom tower
Boom. They force everybody to come mid, spread out, try and find somebody down bottom, but they TP out immediately with Gabby. And these teams just reading the map perfectly. They know where they're going.
Oh, they need something off the smoke, though. These smokes are so valuable because they get through the wall.
Yeah.
If March ever has these wards planted when he's not distracted by this mid-tier 1. And Gabby's just playing too safe. Like, they go down into this area, but because he knows that his whole team is focused on the mid-tier 1, he backs into this area instead. He doesn't, like, risk it by pushing down here into the tower or anything.
Yeah.
So they don't get anything. But now, the smoke will expire, and Makoto just has to try and push at that bottom lane. They really wanted that MKV just kill reveal, right?
Yeah. But it also has the feeling now, like, you've got Battle Fury on PA and a Lifestealer that's gone for this, like, fighting build right now. If you just avoid the engagements, Boom is going to struggle later. Or only take fights that are on, like, your terms.
Armel loses the stack there, but finds Makoto. So 1400 starts the LSA. Well, okay, well, Tim's there. So bye.
Yeah.
Just in case, started doing some quick math and then it wasn't necessary anymore.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, if you've got this lineup in a very steady, like, consistent pattern of where you're moving, and then all of a sudden you just blow up one hero, it's like everything falls apart for Boom.
And they're just going to go Roche.
Dude, TNC are, like, making this look incredibly easy, but all these moves are, like, very not. Doing a really good job.
They're just fast. I mean, the plan just works, right? You've slid RPA, so you know that the second you get any decent kill, Roche just dies. Oh, FBZ, he already bro strike though.
Avalanche.
It's gonna be very evident what's happening now.
Yep, they drop down some wards. Dagger goes out, but they bring down Aegis before there is a reaction. March trying to chase. He gets a Gale onto 2. Dreamless turning to want to fight this one. KP gets in the river. Doesn't have that 4th point yet. The Guardian sprint. Now, Eul Scepter lift up. Light Strike already lands afterwards. Gabby jumps in, blows up 1. Can they find any more afterwards? Burrow Strike out there. A ton of magical damage. Look at it. Oh my god. The Infest and FBZ destroying. And now Gabby's in trouble. Avalanche toss trying to bring down Makoto, but he's stuck in the pit. Triple kill for FBZ as they take down Tims to boot. Boom. What a play.
Yeah, I think they never should have went high ground there. I don't think they wanted to follow because you saw everyone else started to back away and KP went up, but that was not the play.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
With the Wind Ranger coming back and just going to be sitting on that high ground like that, setting up the easy shackle. Even that first shackle he threw on the slider was the first attempt to try and chain the slider into the PA too, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was a ton of damage as we'll get the replay here. Right there where KP goes up and like they blink strike in, but it's just very clear like, no, this is not good. And then they get like the double bait again when they get the LSA after too.
Well, and like the pipe carrier dies right as they're getting ready to go back in, and then just the magic damage that came out. Like it was instantly everybody dead. Unbelievable.
I feel like we haven't even seen big infest damage lately either. That was pretty huge.
Meanwhile,
unfortunately, Dreamosol is just gone.
Yeah, he gets exploded.
Okay. He couldn't even infest.
Nah, dude, he got rocked, and now they find another easy crit from Gabby. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that yes,
he just got instantly crit 2 fights in a row. Yeah. The last fight too, he got 1 shot. It's 20 minutes, and he just got double 1 shot. I'd be so upset.
Dude is on the struggle bus, that's for sure. I mean, that's the thing though, right? Like you have these 2 fights where it looks really, really good for Boom. You're able to pull it all back around after taking out KP at the start, but then step a little bit too far forward and TNC punishes. Like, I don't know. This is a tough map right now because all of their heroes are just all about that burst on TNC.
How good is Makoto's BKB? The MKB, Gabby wants to grab that because, same reasoning versus the Wind Ranger. So that's going to give a pretty good window considering KP doesn't have a mobility item yet, where maybe that BKB on Makoto can just be like the determining factor, just bring down Gabby.
Yeah.
Just catch him that 1 shackle.
It feels like it's going to be down to a lot of vision as well, though, right? Because, like, if Tims is able to catch him and, like, do an Avatoss, then I think Wind Ranger just dies before he hits the ground.
Well, and then you also wonder if they get that shackle, is Tim just going to blink in and toss Gabby out?
Right.
Might just get the save play, and then, of course, it's a PA, so she can just reinitiate after.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that can go, definitely. And I think that initiation is important, but I guess that's the other question is, like, if there's an aphotic shield behind the Wind Ranger while she's, like, tossed in the air, maybe you can salvage that way.
I would definitely rather have the TNC heroes right now.
Yeah,
that's what I would say.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
FBZ burrows away. Tims jumps high ground, finds himself a Kezcute, and Kezcute gonna get lifted. Kezcute gonna get punched. Kezcute gonna die.
Real easy. And Tim's hunting for some more here. Makoto just gonna TP back to the mid.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's trying to set something up there. Lurked in the trees for a bit, but then out they go. And they might just go back on the hunt after they push out this top wave with another Shadow Blade there. March continues to build his wall.
And they've caught Tims. I think he's dead. It's taken down. And that's the power of the MKB. Like, if Makoto can keep getting pickoffs like that, I feel a lot better about Boom's game.
Well, it helps getting the power runes, too. Went from a haste ring to an invis.
Yeah. March. Oh, they know.
Oh, nice try.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Oh,
okay, that was close. Yeah, I thought he was about to get out, too.
Gets his ulti off first. Like, take that. Go back home.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Now, that's a long cooldown. Not that matters. Level 1's like kind of bad in comparison, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a weird one though. Definitely.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But Makoto, he should be perfectly fine to keep going now. As
I don't think they know about this invis because there wasn't an obs there.
now they see him now.
Now they saw him. Yeah.
Gabby shows mid, but not really showing. Armel. Almost getting him. Now caught for the moment, but there's nothing to soulbind to. Laguna Blade, not quite enough damage. Armel gonna use to keep himself alive. KP trying to hunt Makoto. Light Strike Ray lands onto 2. Armel seeing if he can get out of there and is playing his way away. Did they have another Burrow Strike? No, Gabby just blows up. FBZ and Hezcute likely to fall again. As poor old Boom are gonna lose 3. Dude. FBZ just got rocked.
Yeah. I mean, Boom, they know they kind of have to push it right now, though. I think that their window is very, very small and very much requiring aggression this game anyway, so no real option, but the initial pick wasn't quite there from Makoto. And then the follow-up fight, obviously, problems abound.
I think also KP just getting all of these levels on this Slardar, like now he's up to level 2 Corrosive Haze, and they will lose Tim's. What I was going to say is like the lack of armor items is a bit of a problem. As Dreamocell turns now onto Gabby, gets the jump away. KP trying to run away is going to get caught by the shackle though. There's the Ghost Scepter, but there is no way to keep him alive.
Yeah, a couple of quick kills there. No additional chase down after, though, from FBZ or Makoto as they head north instead of to the east. And another 2 minutes and 40 seconds until the Aegis might return. So that last fight around the pit went very well for Boom. Maybe if they can kind of predict the movements of TNC and find that that catch on a Gabby before the BKB, it might go a little bit better.
Well, and I think that they need to really blow up this like they need to kill one of either like PA or the Slardar at the start of the fight because it's minus 25 armor between the two of them. Like,
I mean, or the Lina too. Like,
yeah.
ML also did so much damage.
It's actually insane. But like the Deso with the talent on level 20 and all that good stuff. It's just way too much, way too quickly.
Yeah, that pretty much sets Dreamocell back down to 0. So that is indeed a problem.
At least he does have the halberd. Are they queuing up more of those along the way? Looks like Sand King wants to go for the Crimson Guard.
Yeah, similar solution. And hard to really get the halberd on anyone else.
Yeah.
Hyde just trying to get a Ghost Scepter to see if he can survive that way.
So the bottom tier 2 tower will fall as Boom trying to claim one of their own. And it looks like they will be able to get it. So Boom takes over that, can now try and claim the outpost, and this could set them up for maybe being able to control this area during the Roche fight.
They're going to try to smoke up again. They have the Hyperstone done as well, the Life Stealer. So there's a huge burst potential out of this Infest. I mean, Tim's is an okay target with how much work he does in the team fights, but I don't think it's who they want.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the Veno.
Again, every time. Yeah, the Makoto also has picked up his BKB. So that's another pretty good answer.
It is a really good Ags run, too, or game, too.
Yeah. You can see just like the way that TNC are farming, right? They're holding this entire area here. And then it's just this like small area in here that's sort of the Boom farming area. And that's why even when there isn't fights happening, it's just a slow and steady increase in gold for TNC.
Yeah, and they're getting some good pressure down that bottom lane too, as the Roche might be spawning here in 20 seconds. So Boom either need to defend that or also push in that top lane. But, you know, when you push in the top lane, that's here, and Roche is here. When you push in the bottom lane, it's all the way down there.
Right.
But nothing to TP to. They also need to get their outpost back on TNC as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the bottom one, but you'd like to just take that top one near the Roche pit. Don't want to give that up in case the fight breaks out there.
Definitely.
As our timer will be long. 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's almost
All right.
as long as it gets.
Back to farming.
Yeah, for a little bit at least. But they're going to be farming like nearby it, you know, ready to fight at a moment's notice.
Yeah, they don't have the best vision tools on TNC. I mean, Venom Wards, yes, they're a good vision tool, but they're not very good at scouting Roche when you're not in the direct vicinity.
Yes.
Bottom tower
No
is under
sunstrikes,
attack.
no flares, all that good jazz.
Mark's just like inching over there. Well, I don't know if he inches. He kind of just crawls. He worms.
Yeah, squirms.
Squirms his little worms. He does take the outpost, though, with a little jiggity dance.
All right. Oh, wait, he didn't take it.
Radiant's
The bait.
Oh, my God. Hyde just got one shot.
Okay, that's 3.
What?
He's been legitimately one-shot 3 times straight. I mean, he bought a Ghost Scepter, and he's like, well, it doesn't work if I just can't even press it the first time.
Is Dreamo still going to die, too? Ooh, good rage. Okay. Going to infest back in and run away for the moment.
Man, he should not buy a lottery ticket today because he might die on the way there.
Poor guy, honestly. You know? Just trying to take a walk. He gets one dagger out of nowhere, spanks him in the
Look at
back of the
this,
head.
like, little stutter step. Oh, it's Gabby. He's right there. They didn't see, though.
Oh,
now they
and
see.
Tim's, he just goes scepters
No,
and
wait, they
walks
got him.
away.
They
Minus
got
armor,
Gabby.
can they blow him down in time? MKB, disarmed but dead. Gabby goes down. Huge win right there
so
for
greedy.
Boom.
He's just like in the back of a fight and he doesn't pop his BKB. Like, oh, it was on cooldown from the first jump. Oh.
And KP now also in trouble, gonna fall. Makoto with the double kill.
Wait, what's that cooldown? Or he just popped it right before he died, maybe?
I think he popped it right before he died.
Radiant's top tower is
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Why was he so alone? Yeah, that was just super greedy. I mean, to his credit, it almost worked because he was
Yeah.
like in behind and they were starting to head mid, but they just stomped the last moment there.
Now, the only thing about this that sucks for Boom is since it was such a long Roche respawn, people are going to be close to back up by the time they would be wanting to run on in there and take it. And they're not
Yeah.
nearly as quick as TNC.
Well, if they have Focus Fire there, because they have the Death
Oh,
Stone
yeah, that's a
and the
good
Life
point.
Stealer.
That's fair. Tim's?
I doubt they're going to push this mid tower, though. I feel like you want to keep
Dire's
the
middle tower is under attack.
Focus Fire. They also didn't go for the Outpost either, which they could have had that for the 30-minute mark, and instead they're not going to have either. So they just won that fight and then didn't take an Outpost. That's a big mistake.
Is under attack.
They should have been able to guarantee one of
Dire's
those.
structures are
Yeah,
fortified.
And
That's
now
really
they don't get the
frustrating.
550 XP.
And also, they're going to have that outpost for when PA comes on in to do Roche. If they head bottom right now, they're actually going to lose Roche. Yeah, they're going to head up here again because they know they can't give that up. So it is up. They see the big man. TNC need to either go for a smoke play, and likewise, if you're Boom, have to deny them this Aegis.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
As they do bring down the courier. Okay.
Those flag words.
Hyde has a smoke. And they're going to smoke up now. Wraparound coming. They do have Soulbind, Burrow Strike. Oh, and they have him infested as well for FBZ. As the big wraparound is coming.
They've got to get Gabby again.
Yeah.
I feel like with this MKB, he's just going to shred this fight.
And they are going to run into KP first. Breaks the smoke, walks into all of them. Silence comes out. Meanwhile, the Burrow Strike. They found him. Oh my god, they had a sentry down. And KP able to get the corrosive haze out. Gabby tries to find somebody in the back lines. Is it going to be enough though? He didn't. He doesn't get
stuck.
anything. He still has that BKB available if they want to go. They have ball back on Armel. Meanwhile, Light Strike right hits as the Burrow Strike went through. Follow up stun and FBZ dead.
That was way too greedy.
I don't know what the rest of Boom is doing.
kill.
Look at him.
Yeah.
They just kill Hyde again. Toss on in another. Dreamocell going to be in trouble, but KP getting low. Tries to jump away. The chase down is there. Silenced. Laguna Blade dead.
That was the read the room there, bud moment.
Yeah.
I think he thought he had something there on FBZ, but the rest of the team was too zoned back. Couldn't commit onto the Lina. He just dies, and that creates the chain reaction where they're all going to fall.
This team is so good at hunting you down after a fight like that. And
Yeah,
now
they're going to get you.
with 4 dead, I mean, this is going to be at least one set of racks.
Yeah, I would think so. Cheese on our Mel there too. Thinking about an MKB of his own. God, there's so much damage from these two.
Yeah.
It's
No
like the double
lifestealer.
glass cannon. I mean, Gabby's not even that much of a glass cannon at this point.
But has the ultimate solution to glass cannon problems, has the Aegis.
That one is pretty good.
So buildings falling, Lifestealer back up in 25 seconds as they do go in for the Burrow Strike. Still Shackle, okay, dead. Do they have anything else left afterwards? Kazcute gonna get the ulti pop, tries to walk away. FBZ not able to chase. They do burn the Aegis.
I don't mind that play at TNC though, because sometimes teams like try and hold the Aegis and they don't commit and actually finish the racks. I feel like it's better to just use it and then go after the racks.
Yeah, it's fair.
Of course, now there is that option now for the respawn Wind Ranger to just dive, right? Go a little bit crazy here.
Mm-hmm. Could be one of the plays to go for. Lena has the cheese on her right now for Armel. And he is going for the MKB next, as you mentioned. Has the Demon Edge done at least. And the movement from FBZ again. Lifestealer inside. Oh. Jump. Gabby, Burrow Strike. Can they bring him down in time, though? 4 staff from March. Dude. What a save.
Yeah, I guess they don't have a Senshi that reached that high ground, eh? So the ward giving them so much knowledge there, but still not able to get the kill, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They have a gem, though, on March, so they should be able to clear things out now.
Yeah.
And the Radiant scan to help take the high ground. Tim's could be walking into the danger zone as he just casually farms that camp.
And Aghanim's done on the Wind Ranger.
All right, so what dispels do they have? Is it just the Yules?
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah, so at least now if she gets Yules mid-wind run, she can just like come down into another one. Pretty big deal. A lot of their damage is these right clicks from the PA and the Lena. Unfortunately, of course, there's the MKB.
Easy. They catch on to 2 now. Burrow Strike's possible afterwards. Shackle going to latch. And silence afterwards onto Tim's. Dreamo still chasing. Another Ghost Scepter keeping him alive as Tim's will die. 4 staff. Dreamo Cell gonna get hit by the Light Strike Array. Corrosive Haze afterwards. Jumps inside of FBZ.
Makoto was holding out on a couple of those shackles too, because he almost had a couple doubles, but he really wants to set up for this focus fire kill onto someone. He's trying not to get these like distant shackles anymore.
Yeah.
He wants someone who's actually right there.
And they found one. KP jumped on. Ghost Scepter gets the illusion or the bottle of the bounty, and well, there's an easy kill for Boom.
They keep getting these pickoffs. I mean, the kills are even, but it's the goals and the achievements after the kills that are making the big differences here, right? Boom,
Yeah.
failing to get the outpost. Boom, not able to secure more than just a couple like small kills. And unlikely to get much off of this one either. At least they'll get this tier 2.
Yeah. Well, and I guess the thing about the towers is often like the space that you can take with them, and we're just not seeing Boom inhabit that space as much. TNC are the ones that are like pushing that tempo out with some of these heroes to get the not so safe farm, and then retreating back afterwards, and that's why they've got a 9,000 gold lead, but also like a 15,000 experience lead.
Yeah, and that big Makoto damage is hard to land now with the second MKB done for TNC. So any control onto this Wind Ranger, and she will be dying very quickly.
Ooh, I do love this though. Lifestealer queuing up the Nullifier. I've been waiting for this item. Dude, it completely owns the 4 staffs. It might give them ideas though, and then they'll buy one for Makoto, which is scary.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good options. That is true.
Wind Ranger, one of those heroes that gets the movement speed removed, which you always love to see. Just running around with Tranquil Boots. So going at 738 when she's wind runs. Makoto's so fast.
Yeah, we're losing these percent-based bonuses on the movement speed.
And also slowing the rest of her enemies as well, which is pretty nice.
Look at this. They take one tier 4 item and then just start running. Oh, both teams get the Spell Prism.
Okay. Lina has hers. Are they going to find anybody? It does not
Oh,
look
look
like
at this.
it.
They're coming out to take this outpost again. So it'll reveal that they're smoked.
Yes. Tim's gets the outpost. That should also reveal where a lot of the heroes are. It doesn't look like Boom are reacting to it, though.
They're actually pinging the Dire outpost. They want to go steal that.
Okay. Ninja gear. Ooh. That's going to be a KP pickup.
I think that's pretty good for KP or Tim's. But Tim's is the spider legs. I might trade that. I think I'd rather have the spider legs on my Slider and the ninja gear on my Tiny.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Anything else that's come out recently as far as items are concerned? We have the Crimson Guard done. Yeah, Magic Lamp.
That's nice.
Life Sealer is very close. Only about 400 gold away from getting the Nullifier done. Which is going to spell the end to all these Force Staffs and Ghost Scepter problems that have been keeping people alive.
Does mean that they are all without buyback besides Grimstroke, though.
Yes. And bottom lane, they're sort of in position to push this a little bit if they want, but it's a little bit scary, it looks like.
Under attack.
And we're getting some similar items across the board here.
Yeah.
Prism and, oh, they got the Princess Knife though on the Sanking. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe that'll lead into a kill on the Gabby. Just that one slip up of the Hex.
You can see FBZ here trying to play as far back as he can because they know that they could be coming for him. Crush is going to land Dust afterwards, but FBZ staying very far back. And the TPs are going to come immediately afterwards. Everybody from Boom shows up as TNC runs away. All right, Nullifier done, coming on out. Tim's is going to see it. And who's he going to run into?
Oh.
Jumps away. Just barely able to get out of that one as FBZ went into the middle of all of them. Okay, KP's going to get the silence. They have the Ink Swell afterwards. Ghost Scepter's there. Dreamocell saving for the moment. Didn't get the Nullifier brought out to him, but he has the catch as they're going to kill off KP.
Yeah, I'm not sure who he focus fired either, but obviously they got away there. Might have been Gabby.
Wait, is Gabby going to go in on this?
I don't know. He's lurking a bit too much for comfort, eh?
That's crazy if they do. They have buyback, and Tim's just going to get burrow struck. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. Gabby tries to turn down to Dreamocell, but they're soulbound together. Can't blink strike anywhere. Armel trying to beat them down. Can they find any kills here? And Best comes out afterwards. Burrow strike onto 2. They've got him under control, and he's just dead. They blow up Gabby. No buyback. Dude, they were not prepped. And
yeah.
Makoto chasing.
I guess he just thought that it was going to be fine with the Abyssal and he could blow up the Life Stealer in time, but that did not look like a very good decision.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's kind of cool to force the fight, I guess, with like the double buybacks being kind of close, but I mean, they had the TP. They must have came from the outpost, did they? 'Cause, like, they had no tier 2s. With the angle they came from, I'm not sure they came from base.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that was weird. The buybacks, I mean, it didn't end up making almost any difference at all, it felt like, in KP and Thames. And now, I mean, they don't have buyback for 50 seconds on PA. At the very least, it feels like this should even up the racks, if not go further into the favor of Boom.
The crazy thing is, like, Dreamocell's items, too, on this Life Stealer, because they're kind of all aggressive in at least some way. You know what I mean? Like, the Halberd, I guess, is defensive, but every bit adds a little bit of both.
Yeah. Roche, a minute and a half respawning. So they do have a little bit of time here on TNC as Boom.
They got
take the racks.
Gem. Oh, actually, it was Kiscute's gem. Okay, never mind.
Dude, I've been waiting for Nullifier to be good for a while. I think this item is awesome.
It's just, it's very expensive for what it does. Like 47.25 for just like damage, some armor, and HP regen. So I think it's like a small set of a subset of heroes that can like feel good with it, and that's the issue.
Yeah. And I think part of the reason I guess it's so good in this game is because a lot of the heroes rely upon like dispellable saves.
Yeah, Yules and Force Staff are the two big ones that are, and the Ghost Scepter too for KP. It is indeed an amazing game for it.
Another chance to get set to group together.
And a surprise Shadow Blade on Makoto.
Oh, okay. Okay, group together.
There's still cheese on Gabby this time, though.
Okay, they get the ulti off from March. FBZ. Oh my god, the damage! Gabby blowing him up with the big old cleave afterwards. Soulbound on the other side. BZ trying to get down to the low ground, get away. Gabby turns, he's disarmed though. Can they get the kill? The Life Stealer is down. The Life Stealer is dead. Triple kill Armel.
Burns, doesn't it?
Dude, they absolutely crushed them.
All right, I can find the MVP of the team fight, guys. It's this Sentry on the high ground.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's Dota, right? Like, again, kind of, it's almost ironic that Shadow Blade killed Makoto.
Yeah.
Surprise Shadow Blade, and the first thing it does is get him killed because he chases in after it, gets secondary crushed with the Sand King as they're initiating on him, and then instantly abyssaled by Gabby and blown up.
So the damage breakdown there, 3,000 damage done by the Radiant, 16,000 damage done by TNC. And as you said, Vision, it wins you games. They have buyback on the Lifestealer as well, but TNC, they just want to go straight down mid, it looks like. And I don't know if they're going to be able to stop this. I guess that there is the Grimstroke back up soon. Again, you lose this fight in your base right now if you're Boom, and you lose the game.
Yeah, they also don't know that Wind Ranger has no buybacks. So they might think they're just like trickling buybacks trying to set up for a stun for the Shackle, and they don't want to lose Gabby that close to the well by like going for the throne and stuff. So they're playing it safe by just taking the racks.
TP was up front there with the smoke ready to go because of the ninja gear.
So that was a blessing, at the Roche Pit. And they've got it on Gabby. So this gives him the blurred dispel with the, well, I guess he's already got that, but the oh yeah, no, it's just the X. Yeah, gets the dispel, gets the refresh on the kills, and the ridiculously small cooldown.
This is terrifying time. And right now also has decided to go for the triple stifling dagger. So if you are Hyde, if you're Makoto, you got to be a little bit careful about those random ones flying around because you might just get critted to death. Again, running forward with Wind Run and trying to find an opening. They see Tim's, get the vision, drop down right in front of Tim's. That's scary. He takes the 280 gold. Perfectly fine getting that.
Yeah, they're way out of there now. Ah, Makoto, what are you gonna do?
Every coin helps.
2,000 gold. Does he just go Lincoln's? Feels kind of gross, but I don't know. He's just gonna. I guess he'll just get crushed. But that Abyssal is just so key in killing him.
I feel like he needs something like Satanic. This is like every Wind Ranger game I ever see. Like you need something to like survive and status resistance and all that stuff.
She's the ultimate one more item hero.
Yeah.
It never feels good when you're playing the core Wind Ranger. And you never feel like you've peaked.
No. The damage just comes out so quickly with this lineup from TNC too. Like all the minus armor that they've got. As Boom, and off to the side, they need to deal with their base. They've got double catapults here just punching away at it. March just keeps on running in and dropping down one of the plague wards. KP almost ran to Kezcute there, but not quite. Gabby on the low ground. If anybody steps too far forward, they're going to be mincemeat. Dreamocell. That's a little crazy. Crush. Oh my god. Rage gets off there right at the end. Burrow strike afterwards on a KP. Good Lincoln's Passover. Keeping KP nice and survivable. Gabby still not revealing himself. Off in the blur. The triple stifling dagger comes out. And it looks like TNC very much respecting Boom's high ground defense.
Yeah, they just know there's not a lot for them to gain right now. I'm sure they feel the lead. They probably don't know it's 25k at this point, but high ground is not your friend right now if you're TNC. Well, you want to get the pickoffs outside the base.
And some of that 25k too is like the Aghanim's Blessing, right? Which always is a weird one. It's like, yes, it's an upgrade, but it's not as much as it seems, I guess. As 47 minutes are going to pass. We are getting closer and closer to that next outpost XP boost, and you get something like the 25 on Slardar with the Corrosive Haze Undispellable. That can really make this high ground siege that much easier. And they gave him the tome, so he's probably going to get the next tome as well. He just wants to get to that 25 on Slardar.
That's going to be depressing for everyone involved.
Yeah. Very annoying.
Oh, it's going to be so good for Armel, man.
He's still got a soul ring on Slardar.
Well, you know, I mean, look at his mana. He needs it.
It's true. It's a fair point. And like Boom are just slowly having to push out wave after wave after wave, but it's really hard for them to make any move. Okay. FBZ with the ninja gear looking for anybody farming. They won't find anybody. Gabby, Hastrune. FBZ runs into him, breaks it, jump in, but the BKB is already there. Makoto taking a ton of damage, tries to get away. Crushes there afterwards. Dreamless open wounds, turns on to KP, gonna gobble him on up. That's the nullifier. Isn't enough damage though. Dreamless leading through the burst. Trying to live, trying to back out of there. KP very, very low, but still surviving. Nobody dead yet.
They're waiting for the shackle. They still need it on the Gabby.
Now they gotta be careful. PA taking a ton of damage. Shackle dead. Big win there. Now trying to bring down the Lina afterwards. Dreamless still chasing. Creeps are in the base hitting the tier 4s while all this is happening. So Boom going to have to retreat and deal with that.
Very good patience there from Makoto. He's doing an excellent job trying to set that shackle kill.
Oh yeah.
It's really the only way. And after that initial jump in too, where he was able to survive. Unlucky crits really is what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
Not able to get the crits as well as get like the true strike every time onto that Wind Ranger.
Well, and I think that's one of the reasons why Rapier became so popular with the Ags on PA is like just having that true strike. MKB, it's nice, but it's not true strike.
Yep.
As Burrow on March, Force Staff will not save you from the nullifier.
Yeah.
T2 will go down, and Boom fighting back despite being down 21,000 gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Unfortunately, still a lot of time for the Roche. 120 to the potential spawn.
It's crazy. Dota Plus is still giving them like a 70% win chance right now.
Yeah, I mean, they have a huge lead still, like gold-wise and everything. And all it takes is, again, like one crit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they have the buyback now on the Makoto, at the very least. He is going Lincoln's. I do agree with this choice. Yeah. I think that's the right call, because it is just Abyssal, right? That's the key. What's the gem situation? Because this Invis Marana or Invis Windrunner is a serious problem.
Yeah. Oh, he took that one. Interesting. I thought he was going to take the CDR, but I guess he doesn't have that much stuff that's useful by whatchamacallit, cooldown stuff.
I don't know. The shackle will be pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. And we don't quite have Corrosive Haze Undispellable on the Slardar. He's still
He's been trying so hard.
He's still like 900 XP away. But hopefully it's all good and well as we hear it coming on back to us again.
Oh, are they?
Oh no, it's good. Never mind.
Oh, good. I'm in the dark again, so you'll get spooky Trent.
Oh, we'll double check that in just a second. But yeah, movement out now from the rest of TNC. Seeing who they can find as they are going to rotate up towards the top.
Oh, yes. I see what you're talking about now.
And TNC not missing anything right now. If it is still a little bit of an issue, we're going to just disconnect and reconnect to the game. But right now, TNC are up in the top side of the map. Boom are heading back towards the bottom side of the map, just getting all their creeps back up again, and we're fine. Look at that.
No battles. See? You're good.
You didn't miss a thing. Like Aerosmith.
Nice.
Nice. Minute till Roche is back up again.
He just reminded me that my trial of free satellite radio expires my new minivan soon. Yeah, I have a minivan. What up, guys?
And he listens to satellite radio.
Well, I mean, it's free, and they have a lot of random aerospace, you know? I was checking it out.
You got more defensive about that than about your minivan.
Oh, I love my minivan. Don't worry, I won't get defensive about that.
Oh my goodness. We also about to have and have it now tiny 3 toss charges. So 25's coming out across the board.
Yeah, I didn't expect Tim's to be that high. I mean, considering like how KP was farming that whole time just to get there.
Yeah.
All right, so who's missing it then? I mean, Grim's way behind.
Sand King almost has it. He's about halfway actually on that level 25 there.
All right, when that blind comes out, I feel like I guess you don't really stay in Sandstorm though. I don't actually know what people take more often.
They have the longer rage duration as well from Lifestealer. Still looking for a jump. The Infest sitting pretty. And Roche is back up. Roche number Quattro. Where are we going?
Who gets the Aghanim? Slardar?
It sounds pretty hype.
Or Lena. Lena can be kind of good for this with Lifestealer and Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
And it is just gone. It's not even close.
Dude, they got demolished.
Armel's taking it.
Refresher too. Double Lena ulti.
All right, 1800 pure damage. That's pretty good.
Crush finds an opening on Makoto, jumps away. Corrosive Haze onto him. Can't take it off.
They're just
Goes
getting
Scepter
tracked
afterwards. Trying to run away from there. Meanwhile, up on the north side, Dreamocell can't get together with the rest of his team. They jump in. FBZ trying to bring down Lena and they actually kill him. Ormel goes down.
They're on Dreamocell now, though.
Now turning onto Tim's. Who's on who? Tim's is the one getting gobbled up. He's dead too. Gabby tries to turn. Leash steps to the side. They can walk away for the moment and try and wait this out. Kezcute gets the ulti popped afterwards. They kill off March as well. All right, only the Sand King so far has died, and KP can't get up to the high ground. Dude, this Nullifier is owning, and Makoto's slowing them all down with the wind run. Meanwhile, Shackle not gonna latch as they get the jump away. Buyback from Armel, Tims, and FBZ.
Yeah, Dreamocell just lurking in that tree line. That felt so dangerous to be alone like that, but it completely worked out for them.
Yeah.
Who are the big buybacks? Armel. I mean, I guess Tim's is pretty huge, but I guess Armel and FBZ.
I think all of them are a bit important at this point, it feels like.
True.
He did get the blind.
So, man, that's like rapier territory, honestly. I think Gabby might just go for it.
Yeah. He's got the gold.
Then there's no question. If you just jump the Wind Ranger, she's going to die.
Right. Absolutely.
It would have been so good with this. I mean, they have 3.5 minutes. Yeah, I think he goes rapier. They have Aegis. Sell your butter or Battle Fury.
But then what does he put in instead of it right now? Like BKB, I guess? I don't know. It seems hard to put BKB away.
I mean, you could just get rid of the Deso, honestly, if you're going rapier.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Just blow him up.
Yeah, true. He is still out there hunting, looking for a target. The spider legs ready to jump, and FBZ taking out the outpost.
Makoto's trying to lurk here. He's baiting FBZ too, because he's hoping that Gabby's going to try and make that play and get too aggressive.
Inside. Yeah, that would have been really devastating. So they won't be able to go for that. So buybacks that are still around. Lifestealer has the cooldown for his. Once the gold is there, he'll be fine.
Is it just me, or have we like slowly crept to an hour-long game? I don't feel like this has been an hour, you know?
No.
And it was so like in TNC's favor, but also dragging out a little bit. And now it's, according to our Dota Plus friend, it's pretty much back down to 0 or evens, which I guess is fair. It really just comes down to who executes in the team fights now, right? So,
like, yeah, the racks don't matter nearly as much as they did before.
I mean, imagine if Hyde just hits all his spells, right? He can have double Soulbind into Siphon E-Blade.
Gabby not doing that much to Kezcute either. Now, they do need to be careful about this Laguna Blade on Kezcute, because he will just burn. Another dagger. Dude, this undispellable Corrosive Haze is really annoying.
Yeah. What's the duration on? Like 20? Still 20? 18, damn. 18 seconds of track.
Right? With minus, how much? 24 armor. Yeah, that's insane. So, 57 minutes. We're getting close to that next tier of items. We might see some special ones.
Yeah, we're getting the big ones out. For sure. What are the big ones? I mean, the Stygian Desolator. That'd be kind of scary.
Yeah. I feel like
Searstone on
Ballista.
Oh man, Mirror Shield would be so ridiculous for Wind Ranger. That would be god tier.
I think Ballista would be, honestly.
I mean, that was pretty good too, true.
With Focus Fire, like, PA would never be able to get on you.
Radiant
All right. 7 minutes, the wraparound coming. They get him right at the start. Jump is there. Hex controlled. Gabby dead. One time.
Run.
Get away. Try and escape. They have corrosive haze onto these heroes, but it looks like Boom will be able to get out of there.
All right, that means no Aegis, and now they don't have the safety rapier play either.
Yeah.
I mean, they only have like 30 seconds left anyway, I suppose. So she'll have to wait for the next Aegis if she wants to consider that.
Lifestealer did have rapier queued up as well. He's still got it queued up. So there is some chance that Dreamocell could go for that move as well. They've played this really, really safe on Boom. To be able to pull this back, it's really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, he can't really go MKB. It's just like too small. And again, he'll just have the same problems, right? With like not having the true strike, so.
True. 58 minutes. TNC maybe hoping for a pick off. The other thing is getting all of those items. I wonder if TNC just make a move when they get the tier 4 items controlling like this area, if they just go immediately high ground, depending on what items they
it's
get.
still too risky. They need the Aegis rapier. I think that's your win condition is TNC right now.
Or just like let creeps hit the building because all of Boom left.
It's pretty good too.
All right. Rapier's queued up for PA. Is he going to buy it? I guess the other route you could go is you could get like 2 rapiers, right? And then you just have buyback afterwards.
Twice the rapiers.
Right? That's all you need.
I mean, he still doesn't have rapier and buyback. That's how expensive it is at this point in the game.
Yeah. All right, 30 seconds. What are we getting? Stack up the Ancients. Why did you kill them? Come on now. That's the
focus.
Time. Kodo, Kezcute poke their heads out for a moment. Dude, the holding of the high ground and being able to like keep Boom stuck inside their base. I feel like Boom need to send somebody out right now to just go try and farm the other side of the map to get those items. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's so hard though. I think they might just like
mirror shield
shot top and go back. Oh, that's a good
Tiny
one.
got the mirror shield. So targeted spells will get shot back at their target. Burrow
That's
strike.
what they're gonna do. They're gonna give that to Gabby. That's the Aegis.
Oh my God, Searstone.
Okay, this Searstone for Grimstroke is actually ridiculous. But that cast range, I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good for FBZ too, though, because he doesn't have the Aghanims. So this is gonna drastically help his Burrow strike.
Wait a
Didn't need
minute.
it for that one though.
They found him. Destroyed. KP dead. And now TNC have to back out again.
And the Roche 50 seconds away, so that could be a good 40 seconds where he's gonna have to try and burn that buyback.
All right, Searstone, who's taking it right now? They have it on the Sand King, like you said. So key things about this: vision bonus, and then the 350 cast range as well.
Yeah, so he's ninja gearing and then swapping it in. All right, that's gonna get taken away too, just like the illusion cape did, I bet.
Yeah, that's
Oh my God,
really
he's
long.
so
initiation
slow
range.
without boots though.
Trident.
Oh, that sucks.
And Book of the Dead.
That sucks too.
Are they all bad? I mean, they got Fallen
I mean,
Sky.
they're not terrible. Oh, oops. I would not like item recommendations. Sorry, I tried to hit neutrals. My bad, everyone.
Unbelievable. The mirror shield's good. And we got Force Boots on the Abba as well. So that helps him a little bit. I wonder if he's going to keep it or if they're going to give it to somebody else. Because you could give that to Dreamocell maybe, and then he can like switch out his phase, you know, and get Rapier instead. But we'll have to see. Right now,
He's doing it.
to do. Yeah.
I mean, it is. Is that crazy though?
I mean, you get your boot speed. Looking for a shackle, maybe. Gabby, illusions created. Mirror shield. They got it. Lifestealer has it now. He's going to keep it on himself. All right, I don't know what the hell is going to happen in these team fights. This is going to look insane.
Yeah, Dota breaks at this point. We have a rapier probably on both sides. We got scythes everywhere. We have a scythe on the Grimstroke and on the Wind Ranger. So Soulbind, they can be scythed the entire duration pretty much now.
Radiant's
Yes.
courier has been killed.
Yes, that is true. God,
Yeah,
double hex
7
the whole
seconds
time.
of, oh my god.
They also have a Prince's Knife, too.
Oh, a Fallen Sky on Tim's? Oh, man.
Trying to, like, work out all of the different intricacies of, like, what's going to happen in what order, I think is impossible.
I just don't... Is Sanji Ashikaya better than Mirror Shield? I mean, apparently it is.
Who bought that? They bought a Rapier, too. Who has the Sanji Ashikaya?
Trident, whatever. You know. I mean, it's basically
yeah.
Sanji Ashikaya, right?
Nobody has it yet, right?
Well, he's working on it. Gabby's building the items.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
on top of Rapier.
Yeah.
All right.
While holding the Mirror Shield.
They have Apex on Dreamless. And he has
And
Rapier.
that feels like the best hero for that right now.
Yes.
That is so much strength.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Unbelievable. Look at how much damage he's doing now. Oh, God. All right, Mirror Shields. They've got Apex. They're ready to party. Everybody has their items. Can they find it, though? Jump in. Burrow Strike hits onto nobody. Dreamless turns onto Roche. Tries to bring it down. He's going to get bashed. He's going to get controlled. Dreamless living. Dreamless almost getting brought down and dying. He's dead.
Everything's on the deck.
Left. Rapier is on the ground. Okay, Kezcute now trying to walk back in, and he is also going to fall.
Tim's is just guarding it.
They have 2 Rapiers now. Aegis is going to get picked up on the other side of the fight. They're trying to take down FBZ, and he too will fall. Fallen Sky down. Everybody has buyback at this point in the game, but you just lost so much. It's 46,000 net worth now. Like, what? GG, they're done.
They don't even care. Yeah,
all right, that was the most anticlimactic thing ever. What?
And Dreamcell dies in the Roche pit after they infest bomb nothing.
What?
They went for it all.